Good morning. My name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK, and today there's no Shaq. We've got a very special show for you, and I'm joined by the lovely Jazz. Good morning, Jazz.
Good morning, everyone.
So many of you may be familiar with the name Jazz. Now you can put a face to the name. If you came to our open days, then you would have met Jazz and her mum.
Yeah, and mum.
Because they were in the kitchen all day for 2 days.
Teas and sandwiches.
Teas and sandwiches, absolutely. Hopefully you can hear us nice and clearly and that we're broadcasting on all channels. I'm just waiting for the all clear. I can see we've got some eyes coming in already. The lovely Jane should be in the room with you this morning. So if you've got any questions, she's there to help. There we go. I can see the lovely Jackie. So she's over on YouTube. So I'm hoping that YouTube is broadcasting well. So we'll do our usual waffling. We've had some lovely weather.
I know, haven't we,
here
Jazz?
in the UK.
Yeah.
Bit of a heat wave. It's meant to continue for the rest of the week.
I know.
I know. The 30s.
Yeah. All windows open in here.
Exactly. Especially upstairs. I'm glad we're doing this morning and not this afternoon.
Yeah, me too. I thought that.
So yeah, there we go. Lovely Jill's in the room as well.
Morning.
Good morning. So Mr. Jim is just writing. The sound is good. All good on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much, Mr. Jim. So yeah, welcome. So a bit of a change this week. For those of you that read Barbara's blog, you will know that she's off to Paris with lovely Grace.
I know.
They're
jealous.
Spending a week sightseeing, and then on Saturday they're off to the Beyonce concert.
Yeah.
There you go. So Jane says the sound is all good. Thank you, lovely Jane. So yeah, so a little bit change to the schedule this week, but also we've launched our Clarity Craft Club members half price sale a little bit earlier than planned. We've launched it in June instead of July, and we thought that this would be the perfect opportunity while Barb's out the building that we can get busy and do something a little bit different.
Absolutely, why not?
So there we go, everyone's coming in now. You can see that now. So Clarity Craft Club half price summer sale. What is the Craft Clubs all about then? I'm sure many of you in the room are already club members already.
I'm sure, yeah.
But just in case you're not, then I thought what we'd do, we'd just have a little bit of a run through and explain what the clubs are all about. So this is a club I think it's the longest ever club running ever.
Right.
It started off many, many years ago by Barbara, and it started off as a stamp club.
Yes.
Where you signed up for a 12-month subscription and you would receive a project sheet and a stamp, which was exclusive to club members. And there was probably other benefits back then. You used to get a newsletter from Barb.
Yeah.
And the benefits have changed over the years. But the way in which it works is that if you belong to one club, you get a 10% discount for the period of 12 months. If you belong to two clubs, then you get 12.5% discount. And if you belong to all three clubs, then you get 15% discount. So we've got the Stamp Club, then came the Stencil Club.
Yeah.
And then finally came the Groovy Club. So you can pick and choose whatever clubs you want to go into, whether you want to go for 1, 2, or 3, and you can mix whichever. So maybe you're a stamper and a groover, you can go for those.
Yeah.
Or stencil and groovy. But most commonly, sort of what tends to go together is the stamp and the stencil, doesn't it?
Yes.
So that's a little bit of a background, and we're going to show you exactly what you receive every month. So we're now June, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got May's edition, and I thought I'd show you what you receive every month. So we're going to go to the overhead, and we'll get Jazz to talk us through exactly what it is.
Okay, so we've got our 3.
I'll come back out.
Okay, so you've got your 3 clubs here. You've got your stamp, your stencil, and your groovy. Now each comes with its own product and project to go alongside with it. So should we start having a look at the stamp, perhaps?
Yeah, because again, the format has changed as well, hasn't it, with the little booklet now?
That's right. You get so much more in it. So you get to see your projects here at the beginning, and then you get this amazing step-by-step. And I think this is Barbara's here. Here we go. Here's your stamp. And I know that we have just redesigned the insert, so you actually get more room now for more stamp, more design.
Well, back in the day when I was a club, you got one stamp.
Right.
You
Oh,
only used to get
really?
one stamp. That's all you used to
Okay.
get.
No,
Yeah.
no, we use up all the space now. And then here, there's one by lovely Jane. And then she will talk you through everything she's used in her ingredients list. And then a step-by-step. Here we go. And then you also get another little look into what the other clubs
And a
have to
ruler. This
offer.
was a
Yeah.
rendition.
Rendition.
A recent addition. I can't speak today. I'm so excited. To the little booklets. So that's what
Right.
you get for £7. Really, £7 a month for a period of 12 months. You will get that booklet and a stamp. Now, normally a stamp of that size is what, £7.49, £9.99?
That's it,
Isn't
yeah.
it? So when you look at it that way, and it's all about the education, and you can see we're up to episode 223.
Wow.
You can go back and buy previous editions as well. So yeah, it really is good value for money.
Absolutely.
So that's your stamp one.
Now here we've got the stencil. Now I love this stencil.
Wow, look
This
at that.
is just so cool.
And you get the innie and the outie as well,
The
don't
innie
you?
and the outie, exactly. So loads of room for play. So again, you get to see your projects by Jane and Barb. Here we go.
Wow,
And
look
I
at
mean,
that.
look at these. There's so much
Barb
that can
got
be
carried
done.
away,
Yeah,
didn't she?
you can tell when she likes a project by, yeah. Here we go. Now that is just amazing. There's so many different techniques that are used every single month. So there's so much education involved.
Look at that. And you can
Just
carry the techniques
lovely.
over to other projects as well, can't you?
That's it. And what I love as well is that other projects are used, products, sorry. So if you've got those in your craft stash, you know, there's so many, you can mix and match, you can make it your own.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
So that's your stencil one. So again, that's £7, and that stencil normally is £5.99 because it's an A5 stencil.
Yep,
so
that's right.
There we go.
And here we go. And here's your groovy.
So this one's done by Linda Williams. And
Yes.
are all the plates designed by Linda?
Yes, they are.
So all of them, all the plates in the club are designed by the lovely Linda Williams.
Okay. And again, I mean, look how gorgeous. Just from such a small plate, the amount that can be done with it, it's amazing. And there we go, a step by step, which makes it so easy to follow.
Yeah.
As well. I mean, the time that, you know, Linda and Barb and Jane put into these projects is just, you get so much for your money.
Really do, don't you? And it's amazing to have all that step by step knowledge every month. And I always describe it as like Christmas coming every month.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're looking for, if someone says, oh, what can I get you for your birthday? Club subscription.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
then what it is, it's like a birthday present that keeps giving for 12 months until your following birthday.
Yes, and we do offer that as well, don't we? A
Yeah.
gift voucher that you can buy for a loved one.
A club subscription.
Yes.
Definitely. So I'm sure we're preaching to the converted already, but just in case there's any new friends joining us, I just thought we'd shine a light on the clubs. Now, if you're after some more information, then there's two ways of finding out about the clubs. You can either go to, I'm just going to reach across to claritycrafts.com across the bottom of the screen.
I didn't know what you were doing then. I thought you were looking at me.
I'm trying to look at It's been a while.
What do you need for? I'll pass it over.
Jazzy's been in the studio. You can either go to the claritycrafts.com website, and I'm sure Jane will pop a link up to the club section for you. Alternatively, you can give the office a call on 01732 868 215, where the lovely Sue or Jazz, when she's not in the studio, or Pete will be there to answer any questions or to help you sign up for that. And as soon as you sign up to that club or clubs, you then will automatically be entitled to that club member discount, which is 50% off.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
So the club member sale started, we kicked it off about 5 o'clock on Thursday, just gone. And it will run up until midnight on Monday the 23rd, so a week today. So if you're not sure about joining the clubs, or you're not sure about, which one do I go for, then you've got time to do that. And because it's products that we make, with the exception of the dyes,
yes,
if we've run out of it, then we make it. And I don't know of any other sort of sale where if it runs out, that's it. You can't get it.
That's
so
right.
If it's groovy, if it's stencils, if it's stamps, if it's some of our papers that we print in-house, some of our postcards, then we will make that for you. So we won't disappoint. The only stuff that we don't make, as say, is the dyes and some of the paper products.
Yeah.
But it's only on all things Clarity and Pergamano. So you've got all your Pergamano tools.
Yes.
You've got your tool holder. You've got all the lovely stamps. You've got the storage boxes. The folders. So there's so much really that when you go on there, when you log in as a club member, if you go to the sale page, there's hundreds of pages. It'll take all day just to go through it.
Oh, it will. It will.
So I thought for this hour, say normally it should be the Shack with Barb, but for this hour, I thought what we would do, I asked Jazz to choose some of her favourite items, and I thought we'd shine a light on them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to our graphics, and I'm just going to remove some information there, and then let's have a look at some of the collections that Jazz is going to share with us today. So firstly, we have the Kiss by Clarity Build-A-Scene A6 stamp collection. Now this is 6 A6 stamp sets. Item number is 11523. The normal price for this is £65.94. A club member will be paying half price, which is £32.97. Okay. Everything is available individually. If you go to the Clarity show page on the website that Jane has already popped up, you'll be able to find everything individually as well. Then we thought we'd get a little bit groovy. So some designs by Jazz, item number 42087, the delightful round floral frames A5 square groovy plate collection, £39.96, half price in the club members sale. £19.98 for all 4 of those.
Wow.
I know. Then I think this has got to be one of my favourites. This is Jazz's Toppers and Tags A4 square groovy plate collection. These were designed by Jazz to work alongside our Pico dies. So for example, if you've got the nested square Pico dies, all of those squares will work with the dies. So you haven't got to worry about all your Pico cutting. The same with the circles, the rectangles, and the ovals. Item number 42253, and that's half price, £37.98. Then, because we're in the Shack this morning, let's have a look at Barb's Hippie Chicks. You've got your A4 stamp set and your A5 groovy plate. Item number 20204, £43.74. Club members price, £21.87. Now that stamp on its own, if I bring the details, if you just want your stamp, is normally £29.99.
That's right, yeah.
So half price, £15. I mean, that is madness. And these were all doodled in the Shack, weren't they?
They were. I love them.
These are great.
Definitely one of my favourites to come out of the Shack.
Then we have the groovy version. Groovy chick indeed. Barbara's Shack Hippie Chicks A5 groovy plate. Item number 42369. Half price for club members, £6.88. Oh, goodness me. Then we've got Barbara's Shack Calligraphy Girl. So a little bit more elegance on these. Some lovely sentiments. Item number 11912. And club members price £7.50. And finally, we have the groovy version. Item number 42325. £5 in the club members price.
£5.
I know. That's madness. So what we'll do, we'll go back to the original collection, which is the Kiss by Clarity Builder Scene A6 stamp collection. And we're going to have a look at the printouts of the stamps so you can see what it is you're going to get, and a selection of artwork from the amazing design team.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's go back over to the overhead. So here we go. So this is your first one, item number 11469, if you'd like that one individually. And that one is the seed pods.
That's right. So I remember this was
close on this.
There we go. This was a kind of
I
collab
moved that black
between. There we go.
That should.
That's
focus.
better.
There we go.
So this was a collab between Barbara and I. They were just so much fun to make. There's so much that could be done. Here you have your seed pod heads, all different shapes, and then you've got these little, what would you call?
They're like little crowns.
The little crowns, that's it, that you can mix and match and sit on top. Now, I start to bring in some artwork, which is just so beautiful. Okay. So here's one, I haven't checked. This is Linda Spencer. Now, these were primarily made for scenes, building scenes. But just that little addition.
That little tag.
Isn't
lovely,
that
isn't it?
so beautiful?
And on craft card, white on craft card is always so elegant looking.
Yes, it always is. Now, here is one from Sheila Metzler. Now, this is using one of the abstract dies, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. So really fun to just fill in
Little
these
windows,
spaces.
isn't it?
Yeah. Now, this one, this is more.
I reckon that's a Barb, that one.
No, this is Zara.
Oh, Zara Accent. I remember this. We launched these on a summer retreat.
We did, yes.
And then Barb decided that she wanted to put them on TV. We was doing the retreat, say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Barb was on TV on the Sunday. So we didn't even send them out to the design team. So Barb went around the hall. I was asking the people that had attended, "Oh, can I have this show on TV?" So this was a lovely Zara Accent. Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't it just so lovely? And this is using another flower from the collection.
It is.
But the seed heads as petals.
Yeah,
I mean,
like that.
Isn't that so cool?
That's clever.
I remember I was at this retreat. I think it was my first summer retreat I went to. Yeah, it was so much fun. Right. Okay. Then we got Sarah Brennan here.
See, now they look like little pumpkins.
Oh yeah,
Don't
they do.
Or those little what's those Chinese? Is it kumquats?
Yes, the smaller ones.
Yeah,
yes,
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I love that. Just that simple panel, but that burst of colour, really cool. Okay. Now we've got Debbie McMullen here.
Oh, stamp board shapes.
Oh yeah, look.
They'll be in
I
the
love that.
half price member sale as well.
That is lovely. And she's used, what's this, Paul? That kind of the shine that she's popped on top.
Oh, she's put what's it called? It's a glaze. It's gone. It comes in a bottle. It's from Ranger.
We'll think of it.
We'll think.
It'll come back.
Jane will text me. She'll know what it is.
Speaking of Jane, here's a lovely bookmark
That's nice,
from
isn't it?
Jane.
Yeah.
Now that is just so simple, but what an amazing gift to give to someone.
That's lovely, isn't it?
That is really lovely. Okay, so we've got another Linda Spencer here.
Oh, that's using our easy layout. Were they these? Or they were
the
montage,
montage,
the large ones.
That's
Stamps.
right. And look at that. Just repeated over, but just so effective.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. Okay, now we've got Tina Morris here.
So
and
using another
look.
one of those dies as well.
And she's used the papers, designer paper in the background to kind of create that.
Build a scene.
Yeah, that landscape.
So all the designer papers will always be half price.
Lovely.
Jane said it's glossy accents. That's what
there
it
we
is.
go. Thank you,
Glossy
Jane.
accents. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on to the next
So if you
one.
like this one, this item number for that individual is 11467, and this is the dandelion.
Brilliant. Okay, so I think this might be one of my favourites in the set.
Let's zoom in close on this
Yeah,
one.
you need
This
to have
is-
a look at the detail.
Look at that. It's like pointillism, isn't it?
That's it. Really, really pretty. I remember when I was putting this one together, and every dot had its own place. This one took a while. But yeah, very delicate and very pretty. Right,
Nice.
so let's have a look. Oh, this one's a no name. But
This is a barb.
this is a barb. I was going to say this looks like probably the example she used at the retreat.
Yeah.
I reckon.
So bring back the landscapes. This is where the builder scene. So if you've got the lovely 4x4 or the 6x6 landscape masks, these stamps work perfectly with that, don't they?
Absolutely. And I mean, this is just barb to a T, isn't it?
Really is.
That
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful landscape. Right, and then here we've got an Andy Duggan here.
That's like with the flyaway girl, butterfly, the heart girl. I love those designs.
So do I. And yeah, just that kind of how would you say it? Perspective.
Yeah.
To bringing
Bring
it
it
to the
forward.
fore. Yeah, that's it. Lovely.
Really nice on that one.
Okay, another one from Andy as well. Really funky and grungy.
That's nice. I like the background on that. Using our word chain letters.
Yeah,
Gratitude.
brilliant. This is
Another barb.
another barb. Here we go. So again,
We're gonna
this
come
is
in close on
using
that.
some other flowers from this collection.
Which is the next collection coming up.
And then, wow,
at
just
that.
really lovely. And the sun there,
Yeah.
really, really nice. Okay, moving on again.
So the next collection, zoom back out again. Item number 11470. And this one is meadow flowers.
Okay, so we have seen these ones pop up a few times.
Yeah.
When people have mixed and matched. Now these I would say are a bit more grungy,
Yeah.
bit more arty, bit more fun. Which
And you got the grass across the bottom
the
as well,
grass,
haven't
which
you?
we have seen, yes.
Yeah.
Like in this one we've just had here. That's the grass there. And then he's
in the centre of
the
those
flowers.
flowers.
Brilliant. Right, okay.
Another
So
one from Barb, I
another
reckon.
Barb special.
You can tell she got carried away with this
Yeah.
collection. But when you compare it, it's the same. Oh, go like that. It's the same, but different,
Yes.
isn't it? Because of the stamps from the previous collection. I'll bring that one in. Because I don't know if you noticed, I mean, I know Jazz did. These ones are pointy
Yeah.
and round. So what Barb's done, she's taken the pointy ones and used them around there.
Lovely.
So it gives it a completely different look, doesn't it?
Brilliant. Okay, here we go. This is a Tina Morris next.
Zoom out on that one.
Now this is really cool.
So that's using one of our stencils.
Yeah.
I think that's called not Windrush, Bulrushes. I think that's the Bulrushes aperture stencil.
Lovely. And there's so many different forms of landscapes, you know, and how to build these scenes using these flowers.
Yeah.
Really lovely. Okay, then another Tina here.
Tina was going through a glossy card stage,
She
wasn't
was,
she?
yeah.
Yeah, that's using our what's it called? The glossy card, not the coated card. Oh, I can't think what it's called.
Either can I.
It's not the other card. It's not the glossy card. It'll come to me, or Jane will tell me.
It's Monday morning,
It's
Paul.
Monday morning, I know.
Right, now Sonia Goodliff here. That is just lovely. Those neutral, gorgeous greens.
And the
Using
scene
the
to the
flowers,
side. You can see
yeah.
how scenes are proving to be so popular this year, can't you?
Absolutely. Okay, and then another Sheila here. So these the layout dies have been used quite a lot. The montage and the easy layouts, but they just work so well. Really gorgeous. Right, now we've got a D here. Now this is really lovely. Again, using one of the flyaway characters. And then just kind of framing that, tying it all together with those beautiful builder scene flowers. Okay, another Sonia here.
Very hard.
Now this is just a burst of colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Okay, another Sonia. Sonia got carried away.
Look at that. It's like a patchwork, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, look, when you really look close, you can see the
She's cut out from
individual
the dyes
flowers.
to create the patchwork.
Right. Oh, yes, of course, I can see that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That also. Chromo card.
Chromo card.
Thank you, Jane. Chromo card. That was it.
Okay,
So
right.
that's that one. Then moving on to the next one. So this is item number 11518, and this is the doodle flowers.
Okay,
Let's get in
so
close on that one.
let's have a look.
Really, I'm throwing the
Ooh.
cards everywhere now.
So here, there's quite a lot of variety within this set. As suggested in the name, they are very doodly designed, more fun, playful, I would say. You also in each one get a really lovely sentiment.
Yeah.
You're the best friend I could ask for.
Oh, thanks,
Aw.
Jazz. I didn't know you cared.
What do you mean? Okay, now here's one by Tina. Oh, I love these panels. Doesn't
It's
that make
nice,
it look
isn't it? Yeah.
so professional?
Look at those masks in the background.
I know. And here we've got
And those little bubble trees.
the bubble
I just
trees.
noticed
Oh,
those.
yes, because
Look,
I designed those as leaves originally, but yeah, trees.
little bubble trees.
Amazing.
Ah, clever.
Lovely. And doesn't that sentiment, the sticker, just
Yeah.
tie in so well?
All of our sticker books also in the Half Price Club member sale.
Yes, of course. Is that including our 2 new sticker books?
Yes, I believe so.
My favourite so far, definitely. Right, so here's one by Sonia. Here we
So she's
go.
extended the stalks on them,
Yes.
hasn't she? I'm guessing a micron pen probably to extend the stalks.
I would have thought so, yeah. So that's really nice. Just the flowers is the main focal point on that one. We've got Debbie McMullen here.
That's nice.
That is just lovely.
And it's simple but elegant.
Yeah, that's it.
Really lovely.
Okay, this might be...
That's a no-name
That's
one.
a no
I don't
name.
think it's a Barb.
No, I don't think so.
Barb's not really a pinky person.
No. But
I reckon that could be a Jane.
Do you think?
Does it say anything inside?
Let's
It's
have a
probably
look.
stuck together because it's been on the art.
Yeah, it's stuck together. No,
I reckon it could be a Jane.
let us know, Jane. But here, look at that pattern building.
I'm going to
Can you
zoom
see?
in close on that. Look at that.
Look, that is just so funky, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Actually, I know who it is. I can tell.
Who?
It's Debbie McMullen because
Ah.
she's used the Pico squares.
The
Debbie
Pico.
always uses the Pico dies
She
for matting
does.
and layering. So I think,
Lovely.
yeah, Jane says it's not hers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've worked that one out.
No, I agree as well. Okay, now we've got Sheila here.
Come out on that one. That's nice.
This
It's
is
like
really
a lovely
cool.
meadow, isn't it?
Isn't it? And look
Butterfly
again,
girl.
the flyaway. This is definitely a design team favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also in the Half Price Club member set.
Yes. Sarah Brennan.
I like that. That's using the dye. It's like patchwork work again, isn't it?
It is. It is really lovely.
I love the monochromatic look of that.
So do I.
Really nice.
Now I think oh no, this is a Jane as well.
That's nice.
There we
Oh, and the
go.
butterflies from the butterfly tree stamp set.
Yes, lovely. And I love that rainbow. Yeah.
And then the little bubbly leaves across the bottom for the soil.
Oh yes. There you go.
Nice.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's that
Okay.
one. Then we've still got 2 more sets to go.
Okay.
Goodness me, we need to speed it up a little
I know
bit.
we do. I'm getting caught in all the artwork.
Okay, item number 11468. This is the grunge trees.
Okay, these are really fun to make and a bit different, I think, to what we have already at Clarity. Very mixed media, I'd say, grungy,
Yeah.
very fun. So here we've got a no name here.
That might be a Barb
That
because
might
it's that
be.
cutting up trick that Barb likes to do with the
Yes.
designer paper.
Lovely. And yeah, here with the moon masked off.
masks,
Yeah, that
yeah.
looks like a Barb's. So again, just a really beautiful,
We've
simple
got one piece
scene.
of artwork for that
Oh,
one.
we have.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go then.
It's obviously mixed up with,
Yeah.
with other stuff. And then the final one in the set, item number 11519, and this is the star flowers.
Star flowers. Really, really cool. Really detailed. I mean, what you get in Clarity stamps. I mean, look at those
the
fine
detail is
lines.
second to none, isn't it? And the quality.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I started here, I was so surprised on what we could turn into a stamp.
Yeah.
Really
and groovy
nice.
as well. The
Yes.
details that are groovy plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Right, let's have a look. We've got a Sarah Brennan
Oh, that's
here.
nice. Craft again. White, ink,
Really
mask.
nice.
I love those little trees that
And
you
the
designed to
trees.
be as leaves.
Again, yeah, look. That's this one
yeah,
here.
I love that.
Really cool. Okay. Ah, someone we haven't seen yet, Sam Crow.
Look at that.
Can you
Mixed
tell?
media. Yeah, definitely tell that's the Sam.
Really nice.
I reckon the next one is as well.
Let's have a look. Yeah, cool.
Good old Sam. Look at that.
This is just, her style is so funky and fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really
It's
lovely.
great that we've got such a great design team for all the different styles, and it really shows how versatile the stamps are,
Yeah.
regardless of what type of stamper you are.
Okay, we've got Sheila here. So again, that
That's
kind of
nice.
pattern building, a background,
Yeah.
using just one of the flower heads.
And the butterfly tree stamp set.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is Linda Spencer. Look at that.
Oh, I love it. See, that's me.
Snowflake.
Pattern building.
Yeah.
Pattern building at its best.
And Christmas as well. I wouldn't normally look at that set and think Christmas.
No.
But that, yeah, lovely. We've got a Tina.
Nice.
Here.
So that's like a poppy wreath, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, we've got stuck. There we go. Julie Dunn here.
That's nice. I love it. It's just a centerpiece, isn't it? And you've got that lovely burgundy color frame around the outside.
Really nice.
So the companion papers, they'll also be in the sale as well.
Yeah, they will. Another one from Sonia here.
That's nice.
That's gorgeous color combination.
Yeah, it reminds me of sort of like a spring meadow.
Yes.
Hay fever.
Hay fever. Yeah, I've got 2 people in my household with hay fever this year.
Oh no.
Right. Here is
That's a
Debbie.
mother,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it. Really cool
I
pattern.
like with that leaf.
Yes.
Building like a grid.
Very nice. Okay, then we've got another Sonia. Sonia obviously liked this set.
Yeah.
Really,
Little
really
gift
lovely.
cards on there as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Love that. And then we've got our last one, which again is Sonia.
Nice.
Look at
See, I love
that.
that panel just down there.
Yeah.
But then look at this with the white Posca pens in the centre.
Yeah, to add that detail.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Some of the designer paper
Yeah.
works. It's like that mystical, sort of magical,
Yes.
fairy.
Fantasy.
Yeah. It just needs like some of our wee fairies in there.
Yes, it
doesn't
does.
That
It
works
does.
really, really well.
Lovely.
Right. So that was the first collection. We'll go a little bit faster.
Yes.
We won't show
sorry
all
about
the
that.
artwork on the next lot coming up. So let's have a look. Where should we go next? I reckon let's do some groove here. Let's go
Yeah.
for my favourites, the A4 square,
Let's
Jazzy's
do it.
toppers and tags.
I
So
must
let me
say,
bring those.
these are my favourites as well.
Okay, so this is Jazz's toppers and tags, A4 square groovy plates. And let's say these were designed to work with the Pico dies as well.
Yes.
And I mean, when we see what Jazz has put on these plates, I don't think you could get any more on them.
I don't think so.
So all available individually as well. So if you're after this is the happy anniversary, which is the oval, item number 42239, and that'll be half price, bringing it down to £9.49.
Brilliant. So here you can see anywhere where you've got, so this is a plate dedicated to the oval Pico. Anywhere where you've got this double line, it fits perfectly to be cut
with the die.
Okay, so now we've got here, you've got a whole alphabet that can be used. I really wanted to make a plate that you can layer with, personalize,
Yeah.
use for different occasions.
And
So
you've given us 4 different corners as well.
got different corners. Yeah, that's right. I've tags here as well if you wanted to match a tag with your card.
Yeah.
This is all to do with weddings as well.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, perfect for making
Really
cards,
nice.
invites, tags. Yeah, had a lot of fun with
Perfect.
these.
So that's your oval one. Happy anniversary.
Okay.
So have a look at some artwork from the
Let's have
design
a
team.
look. So here, this one is from Glynis.
So she's just taken a couple of bits, hasn't she?
She has.
On there.
So yeah, you can see this is perfect that she's used with the Pico. Really beautiful, just simple, elegant.
She's actually used that will be, I think it's either the angle tool or it's a Pico. I think it's a Pico V because it's got a little point.
Right,
So
okay.
she's used the Pico V on that one.
Lovely.
Then we've got this one from Julie Campbell.
Gorgeous.
That's nice. I love what she's done with that border.
Yes.
To go all the way around
and these
the outside.
Hearts, really nice.
Yeah. This one's from Jill Askham.
Now this is just gorgeous.
Isn't that lovely?
So elegant,
Yeah.
isn't it? I'd love to receive a card like that.
Okay, so that's the ovals. So then we're going to bring in the rectangle. So this one is Christmas, isn't it?
Yes. So here again, you've got your tags. You've got all of these different frames that can be used. So you don't need to use these with Pico dies.
No.
These are just fun frames and builders to make your cards.
It was just an advantage, wasn't it?
That's
to be able to do that.
Your lovely alphabet here.
Different font.
Different
on
font.
This one.
That's right.
Okay, so this one is Jill Askham.
Look at the gingerbread man.
Love
so fun.
that.
And you can also really quickly dress him up
as well. You gave him some clothes,
That's
didn't you?
it. There we go. He's wearing his hat there.
This one from the lovely Glynis.
Wow.
Look at that. I love that little tag idea.
Just connected to the card. Really Christmassy. Really cool.
This one's from Hazel Edwards. So to me, that reminds me like a front door.
Yes.
A front door with panels.
Yeah, that's right. Using the different Christmas tree designs. Lovely.
Okay. Then we go into the square. So this is your happy birthday one. Another alphabet, a different
Another
font.
alphabet, that's right. All your tags, different birthday elements. Here you've got your balloons. So you could put the age of the person you're giving the card to. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And this one is from Jill Askham.
This one's really fun. Really cool, Jill. Using all of those elements there.
And I love that scallop.
Yes.
And she's sort of candy. It looks like candy stripe, doesn't
it? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
This one is from Hazel Edwards.
Gorgeous. Again, using the balloons here and then one
nice.
of the frames.
Then this one from Karen Jackson. Look at the Pico cutting.
Wow.
I'm going to zoom in on this one.
That is so impressive.
Because Karen has Pico cut the strings on the balloons.
Wow.
Goodness me. Okay. And then the final one from this one is from Carol Baker. So she sort of sections it off, isn't she? Different. And this is where you got the beauty of the Pico, because she's Pico cut these on a separate color on clear parchment and then just attach them using the brads, which will also be in the cell.
Really nice.
And then finally, the circle. Thank you. I love this one.
This one's really cool. So again, you've got all of these lovely frames, including this kind of sentiment frame. And your different alphabet as well. Some lovely butterflies. Really fun.
I don't think you could get any more on these plates.
I don't think so.
This one's from the lovely Josie Davidson.
I mean, look at that.
That is pure layering up, isn't it?
Yeah. This is what I envisioned.
Yes.
When I designed them. Really lovely, Josie.
Lovely Jane.
Very nice. I mean, look at that colour.
That's
just
really
so brilliant.
Butterflies.
And interchanging, making this one into a birthday card. So you can mix and match.
Now this one's from Glynis. I love, she used that lovely Pergamano poppets.
Yeah.
Which are also in the cell.
That black and white is just so effective,
I love
isn't
the
it?
black and white when it comes to parchment craft. Really, really lovely.
Lovely.
And 2 more to go. One more, Julie Campbell.
Beautiful. Again, that layering, just stunning. Really, really lovely.
And then finally, Carol Baker. So that's on our rainbow parchment, also in the sale, but it's all on one layer.
Yes.
But you've got the illusion of it being on different layers,
Yeah,
haven't you?
that lovely colouring she's used. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful.
Right. Okay. So that's a little bit of grit. And for me, when you combine that with the Pico dies,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it takes it to another level.
Yes.
Because you haven't got to worry about doing all the Pico cutting around the
Mhm.
outside. The die does it for you.
Yeah.
And then you can just concentrate on the design.
Lovely.
Really, when you,
Mm.
I remember when we launched those, they went absolutely mad. But it's been a while since they've been shown, so I
Yeah.
thought that's why we'd have a look at them today. So the item number for that collection is 42253. Right, I reckon we need to go hippie chick.
Hippie chick. Let's do
go
it.
hippie chick. Let's go to my list.
Absolutely.
So let's go to the stamps and the groovy if you're into both. Everything is available individually as well. But for the stamp and the groovy, then the item number for that is 20204. Half price club member sale. For me,
Yeah.
pay £7 to become a club member and get this for half price.
I know. I mean, there's no question involved,
No.
really, is there?
Okay,
Okay.
let's have a look on the overhead at this. So this is what the stamps are.
There we go. So it's an A4 stamp set. I mean, these girls, they are just so cool.
And these are overlays, aren't they?
They are, yes. So what we've done here is given you a solid infill so you can colour in their trousers and top, or ones with really funky, groovy patterns as
Nice.
well.
And am I right in thinking that you stamp this one and then you could put this over on it to create an outline, couldn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Really lovely.
Really nice. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, this one's very funky. D Paramore.
Oh, wow.
Let's come in on close
Look
on
at
that.
that.
One. Too close. That one. Camera 2. There we go.
So that's using the bow wad papers, isn't it? Bob?
Also in the sale.
Yes.
It's funny that, isn't it?
That's
so
it.
I love it. I love that cutting out that she's
And
done.
yeah, the layered, really nice.
This is really hippie
Wow.
chick, really psycho. This is Sheila Metzler.
Wow, look
Goodness
at that.
me.
Those pop of colour. That must have been really fun to colour in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really lovely.
This one, D Paramore. Now look how different that one is.
Yeah.
And it's great because you've used one of those inlay stamps, and then these rings are on the stamp set as well, aren't they?
They are, yeah. I mean, does it get any more groovy than that?
No.
Really, really nice.
Oh, and it does. Look at this. Hang on. This one. Oh, who's done this? This is Glynis.
Glynis.
Now, Glynis is a groover, but look at this. She's used one of our gift wallets that you designed.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Lovely.
So you've got, look, the little ATC in there.
Perfect.
Or your gift. And that's paper paste.
Oh, yeah, it is,
so
isn't it?
Glynis has taken some of that, I reckon, is Brighton Rock designer paper.
I think you're right, yes.
So I reckon, and paper paste. Oh, look at this one. Jane Telford.
Wow.
I love all of these. We've got, I'm not sure who this one is. This could be a Barb. I'm not sure.
I think this is a Barb, you know.
Because that's using one of our postcards.
That's
our
right.
quote postcards, isn't it?
That's right. And it's that lovely teal blue. That's Bob's favourite,
Yeah,
I think,
reckon.
isn't it? Really lovely.
Look at this from D Paramore.
Oh,
whoa.
wow.
And that's the bow wad papers.
Yes.
Nice.
So funky.
Do you love this? Look, D Paramore.
Yeah.
One of our stencils. I'm not sure whether that's like the giraffe or it's one of the animal
It
backgrounds,
is.
isn't
Yeah, it is. Lovely.
Nice. Okay. They're getting, I'd say they're getting back. Andy Duggan.
Wow. Just using one of the backdrop stamps in the background. Yeah. That colour, yeah. So cool.
Debbie McMullen with the stamp board shapes.
Stamp board, yeah. Lovely.
Nice. Tina Morris.
Look at
stamp
that.
board again. Backdrop. Oh, that would be one of the gel press petites.
Lovely.
Oh, a real hippie chick. So this is Linda Spencer, and that's that flower
burst, is
burst.
it?
That's
Yes.
it. I'm glad Jazz is in here. She designed half of these. So. And then this one is Julie Dunn.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Really, really, really cool.
And some of those shoes and handbags and the Shrey Chic background stamps. And this is a backdrop stamp, isn't it? You know,
It
for the lino
is.
cut.
Yes, the lino cut.
Love that, using that as a panel.
Amazing.
So that's some groovy artwork. No, stamp artwork. Should we have a look at some groovy chick,
Let's do it.
hippie chick, groovy chick,
Hippie
all the
chick.
chicks? Goodness me.
Have I got the traced out?
There
I'm
isn't
not
a
sure
trace
if I
out, no,
do.
we couldn't find that. So we'll
That's
just have a look at the plate
fine.
on the overhead for that
Okay,
one.
let's have a look.
Okay, so this is your A5 groovy plate. Everything available individually, if you'd like it. But when you see this artwork, you will say, no, I need the stamps and I need it groovy. So this one is from Karen Jackson.
I mean, it's just translated so well into groovy as well.
It does,
Hasn't
doesn't
it?
it? Yeah.
Really, really
Oh,
nice.
look, Glynis.
Oh,
Glynis really had some fun on that one.
that colour. Look at the trousers. The trousers are the best part.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then this one, Carol Baker, soft. Now the next one coming up, okay, Frances Knott. So she's taken the trouser
Wow.
leg.
Oh, yes.
She's taken the trouser leg to create a frame.
Look at that.
Isn't that clever? This one is Hazel Edwards, funky and green.
Proper funky.
Yeah.
Love that.
And then this one is from Jill Askham.
Oh, wow. Glastonbury, here we come.
Yeah, that's not far off, is it?
No, it's
Just around the corner,
not.
a couple of weeks.
Love
Another one
it.
from Hazel.
Brilliant. Just using a flash of the bow
The
wall
bow wobs.
papers.
Yeah,
A lot of the design team had the same idea with that, didn't they?
I think so. They must have been released around about the same sort of time.
I think you're right.
You
Yeah.
can often tell that when you look at artwork from the design team, you can often see that, oh, we must have released this at the same time,
Yeah.
or that was on the same show as well.
That's it. But they work so well together.
They do. Right, I reckon we should have a look now at the other groovy plates,
Yes.
which are your round floral frames.
Yes. Let's
So
go.
let's bring
for
those
it.
ones up on the screen. This is, oh, wrong button. Hang on, hang about. There we go. The delightful round floral frames A5 square groovy plate collection. So it's a series of 4 lovely frames, all available individually as well. Now you may recognize some of these. They're very similar to the A4 groovy plate that we've just launched, aren't they, Jazz?
They are. So some of them, not this one, that's not the best example, but these are Barbara's designs
Yeah.
that we have here put into beautiful circle framers. But yes, you launched them on Hobby Maker on
I
Friday,
did indeed.
an A4 plate, you making them into squares
A6 and smaller as well.
and smaller. That's right.
So
Okay.
you've got the 4 different plates there. So this is your happy anniversary. So the item number for that one, if you like that on its own, is 42072. So that would be $4.99 in the club individually.
Wow.
So that's your happy anniversary. Then the next one is
Okay.
Season's Greetings. So item number for that is 42073.
Lovely.
Then the next one is Wishing You the Very Best, item number 42075. And then finally, it is Thinking of You Always, 42074. Right, so let's have a look at some of this artwork.
Okay.
Frances Knott.
I was going to say, I wonder who this is.
Frances Knott.
That is just gorgeous. And I mean, look at the little
know.
robins. So lovely.
Beautiful. Another one from Frances. So she's just taken elements
Yes, she
from the plate and
has.
built up her own heart.
A little heart. Yeah, really beautiful.
Jane Telford using one of our
Ooh.
Linda Williams easy layout plates.
Yeah, I love that. Really love that, Jane.
Glynis using our Pico dies. So we've now got a
Okay.
circular card.
Oh, lovely. You don't see too many circular cards,
No,
do you?
and it's an easel card. We do that. See,
Oh, I
got-
see.
so when you turn it round, probably not the right. See if I can come in on this camera. Woo, you can see, so it stands up nice and proud.
Beautiful.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then, look, using the poppets. This one's from Carol Baker. So she's just used the
Oh,
corners.
Yes, yeah, so simple, but really lovely with that glitter as well.
Yeah, Perga Clip. That's also in the South.
Ah,
Josie Davidson, Queen of Grids.
here we go. Again, using the glitter.
Carol Baker.
That's lovely. So Carol here is basically just traced straight from the plate. Bless
Excuse me.
you.
Thank you.
Speaking of hay fever.
yeah. Josie Davidson. I love the oranges and the
Yeah.
greens on that.
Really gives that autumnal feel, doesn't it?
And then finally, Karen Jackson. That's using her doodle dies.
Oh, yes.
They work so well, don't they?
And again, attaching the brads, but using
In the centre of the flower.
centre of the
Brads
flowers.
are definitely in the half price sale. I've seen many of our friends taking
Yes.
advantage of them already.
Absolutely.
Right, 2 more sets to go. I think we're doing well on time. So let's go for I can't think what it's called. The Calligraphy Girls.
Calligraphy Girls.
Whenever
yes.
I say the Calligraphy Girls, it reminds me I'd never felt like the Calendar Girls. I haven't seen the
Right.
Calendar Girls, but
No.
it's where it's a group of ladies, I believe they're from the WI, and they get together and they do a calendar where they're naked.
Right,
But
yeah.
they've got stuff in the relevant positions. So whenever
Got
I think of
you.
the Calligraphy Girls, I think of the Calendar Girls.
Not quite the same.
Not that I've seen the film, but it had some big stars in it. I think it was Dame Judi Dench and a lot of sort of like an older generation.
Yeah.
Okay, I digress. So let's have a look. So let's go for the stamp set. So this is 11912 Barbara Shack Calligraphy Girls A5 square stamp set. Now, did these come before or after the Hippie Chicks?
I believe these were before.
Yeah,
drawn
I think
before
this
in
is
the
where
shack.
it started, wasn't it?
Yes.
So let me just bring up there we go, on the side of the screen. Item number 11912, £7.50.
Bargain. Bargain.
Bargain if you're a club member.
Here we go.
So what have we got on here, Jazz?
So you've got 3 beautiful ladies here. Very elegant, aren't they? And then some lovely sentiments. But you can see that this calligraphy design that makes up each of their dresses.
Yeah, and their hats.
And their hats, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really
Wow.
beautiful.
Okay, let's find some lovely artwork. Debbie McMullen.
Okay.
Look at that.
Look
Best
at
friends.
that.
She's got style.
And she's popped, look, her arm around the other
Yeah.
lady's waist. Really cool.
This one from Linda Spencer. I like this. This is the block print stamp set, isn't
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And look, she's got a little drink in her hand there.
it?
Very nice.
Dee Paramore. I love this, the two-tone
Yeah.
effect.
And she's made a little dog look using one
yeah.
of the calligraphy patterns.
Andy Duggan. That's one of those spray stencils, isn't it?
Yes.
Burst.
That is Burst.
Burst,
That's
not
the
spray.
one.
Burst stencils.
Very cool.
Oh, this is very. Look at this. Sarah Brennan with bow wobs.
The bow wob. That red just pops, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look at that. Another one from Debbie McMullen.
Look at that.
These great. I'd forgotten how wonderful this artwork was.
I know.
Happy New You. Sarah Brennan. No, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Sarah Brennan. It threw me with the Pico die.
That's it. Yeah.
Um,
Lovely.
This is lovely. Andy Duggan. She's got style. That's some shopping bag, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Definitely
Yeah.
got some shopping in there.
Even though they're very elegant ladies, they work so well in that kind of arty grunge style
Yeah.
as
Talking
well.
of arty grunge, Sam Crow.
Right. That's using the bow wob transfer trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Julie Dunn on that one.
Very nice.
Then this one, Andy Duggan again.
Brilliant. So that's kind of stencil layering, isn't it, in the
Yeah.
background? So simple.
And then
so
one
brilliant.
more, Sheila Metzeler. Look at that. The
Lovely.
stencils in the background there. I
Yeah.
can't think what that one's called, but I'm sure. Does it say on the back which one? Because that's a lovely stencil
Let's
for
have a
background.
look. Kiss
Oh, it's the Kiss
stencil.
stencil. So that'll be from the Ring.
The
Kiss,
ring.
either 1 or 2, I reckon.
Yes.
That's a lovely background.
That is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
Super.
nice.
And then next, we'll have a look at the Groovy plate.
Okay, let's
See what the
grab
design
that
team have done
artwork
with that.
without dropping them. There we go.
Super.
Okay.
So let's have a look at the Groovy. So the Groovy plate is exactly the same as the stamp, except for you added in this lovely frame, didn't you?
That's it. I
On
mean,
that.
that's the great thing about Groovy. You've got a bit more room to add, haven't you?
Yeah.
To add designs. Okay.
Cal Pankstello, look at that.
Wow. Oh, she's added little faces to the
and you've got the
ladies as
infusion
well.
paper in the background.
Lovely. Very
now,
nice.
I know who this one. This is lovely. Glynis. Glynis loves a tag.
She does.
Look at that multi-noodle tool
Beautiful.
around the
Oh,
outside
it's
as well.
so impressive.
Oh, another one from Glynis. Look at that.
Wow.
For me, it's like going to the races.
Yes.
Ladies at lunch.
In their hats. Yes,
Yeah.
I see that.
Josie Davidson. I love what she's done with that little border.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
infilled with the dots. Let me zoom in on that one so we can sort of see. She's used a basic grid to infill. They're like little dice.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that clever?
Very clever.
This one here, another one from Josie.
Okay.
That's nice.
Very beautiful.
I reckon this is a Jane Telford, but she forgot to write her name on it.
Look at that. She kind of reminds me of a flapper girl a little bit.
A flapper.
Flapper.
Flap. Jane said apparently that film's a good film. I should watch it.
Okay.
The Calendar Girls.
Oh, the Calendar
Calendar
Girls. Okay.
I love this, Carol Baker. So she's made that frame smaller and created individual tiles.
Yes. Beautiful.
Nice. Julie Campbell, soft and pastel.
Really lovely pastel colours there, using
This
the border
one.
too.
Carol Baker. And what Carol's done, I don't really pick that up. She's used the metallic gel pens, which will also be in the sale,
Oh, yeah.
to trace the outline of the dress. And then finally, Julie Campbell again. Happy birthday, you're gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Isn't that nice? And that's using one of that's Linda's frilly square plate around the outside. I love that one. There's all different frills on a A5 square plate.
Yes,
really, really
I know
nice
the
on
one
that
you mean. Lovely.
Wow, we got through a lot of artwork there.
We did, didn't we?
And still with some time to spare. I didn't think we was going to make it to the end. So really today, this hour today was just to showcase some of Jazz's and my favourites, and to also show off some of the artwork again, because sometimes they only get shown for one show.
That's it.
And then they go in our lovely pizza boxes and they get put on the shelf. So really, when we have our half price club member sale, it's a perfect opportunity for us to get some of our favourites out of the cupboard and share it with you at home. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I didn't know about that, or I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, I mean, all of these orders coming in, you need that inspiration to go alongside.
So, and all the lovely artwork, I'm sure if you were to order anything from this particular hour, when you get it home, I'm sure if you put on Clarity Worldwide, Groovy Worldwide, Pergamano Worldwide, that if you've got something, you say, oh, can someone remind me what I can do with this? Someone will definitely post something. And also, this is available for you to go back and watch again and again and again. All you need to do is make a note of the date and the time that you're watching this, so that if you're placing an order with any of these products, then when it turns up, you can go to our catch up and craft, scroll back to the day of this particular show, and then you can watch it, fast forward it, mute it, whatever you want to do with it. Freeze frame it when you see a piece of artwork. Okay, I want to do that one. Do a screenshot of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So that's what we've sharing with you today. There's no 2 o'clock today. It's just 10 o'clock this morning. Barb and Grace are already on their way to Paris. Spoke to them this morning. They've got to go into London, come back out of London on the Eurostar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to run from Ashford, which isn't far from here, or from sort of Crowbar. But before COVID, they stopped the stations in Kent picking up. So you've got to go into London to pick up the train from the other side of London as well.
Yeah,
Pick
yeah.
up the train to get the Eurostar. So they're on the, I'm not sure what time their train, but I was going to say flight. I think they call it a flight.
I think
Eurostar.
so. Yeah,
don't
they do.
And then to get to Paris. Apparently it takes 2 hours on the Eurostar.
Wow.
Super fast.
No time at all, is it? Yeah.
Not really. So that's what we brought to you today. Tomorrow, looking at the week ahead, Louise will be back with you for Groovy Tuesday.
Yeah.
At 10 a.m. tomorrow. Then I'll be joining Louise at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to show off the plate that I launched on Friday on
Lovely.
Hobby Maker. Really have a look at some of the artwork in more detail.
Yeah.
Louise is going to choose some of her favourite designs to share with us tomorrow, which will be in the half price club member sale. Then Wednesday, we've got our third instalment of our 1, 2, 3 white work course.
Yeah.
So that will come to the end. Louise and I filmed the third and final part on Saturday. Losing track of days. And then I'll be back with you, Paul and friends. I haven't decided who it's going to be yet. Is it going to be Jazz? Will it be Louise? Will it be somebody else?
Don't know.
Who else can I find in the office to come and share an hour with me? So that'll be Friday at 10 and 2. So thank you for joining us. Thank you as always to the lovely Jane for helping and giving me prompts and reminders. So don't forget, the half price club member sale runs up until midnight on Monday the 23rd of June. And if you're not a club member yet, then maybe it might be worth having a little look. If you're on our social media page, ask what other people think.
Yeah, absolutely.
On what they get out of it, not only obviously from the artwork and the product and the little booklet, the monthly newsletter from Barb, twice a year half price club member sale.
Yeah.
It really is one of those clubs that keeps on giving.
It
really is, isn't it?
It is.
So thank you for the lovely Jazz. I'm going to let Jazz get back now to answering the phones. So enjoy the rest of your day, and don't forget, Louise will be back with you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye,
Thanks,
everyone.
Jazz.